Hello students, this is our second video for cost measurement. So let's review what we have taken up in the first video. We have taken up the system, which these are actual, normal, and standard. And the methods to accumulate costs are job order, process costing, and activity base. Okay, I would focus in cost measurement in differentiating the actual, the normal, and the standard costing. Okay? So, why, ano man dahilan at kailangan na uh, gamitin mo tong mga to? Actually, yung actual system, rarely used to. Okay? Ang mas madalas na ginagamit ay normal system. Bakit? Kasi, 'di ba, our output is decisions or our decisions. No? Since this will be our output, making decisions, then you are balancing between what do we need to balance when making decisions. Sige nga. What are the characteristics that we need to balance? Tingnan natin kung tatama kayo. Very good, very good. So you have relevance and you have reliability. Relevance will talk about timeliness, and reliability will talk about truthfulness. The T word, truthfulness, will be looking at is it? Ginamit ko lang yung T kasi puro T eh. Oh. This will be looking at, is it accurate? Siyempre, pag accurate yan, then reliable siya. Diba? It has faithful representation. So, kung ito yung mostly adopted, yung normal system, bakit? Di ba kasi sabi natin, actual physical factor multiplied by standard monetary factor. Di ba ganun ang ginagamit niya? At saan lang ginagamit ito? Kapag ka sa overhead. Kasi actual ang materials mo dyan at saka yung labor. Bakit nga ba ganun? Bakit yung overhead? Kita nyo naman class yung salita. Overhead, head, sakit ng ulo. Diba? Bakit sakit ng ulo ang manufacturing overhead? Kasi alam natin that most manufacturing overhead or most factory overhead are what? They are actually incurred, no? Or they are not uniform. No, you uniformly incurred throughout the year. Iba-iba, no? And besides, ito, pagka kasi gumagawa ka ng decision, you would like to have a per unit or, ginamit ko lang per unit kasi mas makaka-relate kayo dito, o a per cost object information. Na ang madalas na ginagamit natin kapag magdidesisyon tayo, ito, yan ang kailangan natin throughout the year. Per unit information of what? Of what? We need to know direct materials, direct labor, and factory overhead. Kailangan natin yung per unit. Class, ginagamit ko yung per unit kasi mas madali kayo makaka-relate dito. Ang ginamit natin ditong cost object ay yung product. Klaro? Okay. So, dahil ang cost object mo dito ay product, and then ang materials, sasabihin mo per unit of product, ilang materials, per unit of product, ilang labor, hours, diba? Kasi ang materials mo pwedeng number of yards, pagka sa damit, tela, ganon. So, kilo, pag may lulutuin ka. So, depende, di ba? But, we have to be clear on what will be the description of the cost object. And the cost object that we are using here is the product. And the description of the product is on a per unit basis. Okay? Kasi pag actual costing, may mga drawbacks yun pag kailangan mong magdesisyon. Lalo na pag sa overhead. Dahil nga, hindi siya uniformly incurred during the year. And so, it can significantly differ from period to period. Tsaka hindi mo maiintay at the end of the year na ma-accumulate lahat ng cost. Diba? Kasi a-accumulate mo nga eh. Kung gusto mong maging reliable, di intayin mo na matapos yung buong period. At kung gusto mo naman maging relevant, kailangan maging timely, now na. Kailan naman yan naging parehas na now na, tapos mag-intay ka? Diba? Ma'am, bakit ba kasi may conflict between the two? Although, kailangan naman namin siyang i-balance. Kasi, diba, sabi, i-balance between relevance and reliability. Kasi may mga interim, report. Hindi naman ang report mo, puro end of period. Diba? Pag sinabing, alam nyo naman kung ano ibig sabihin ng interim reports. Diba? And pwedeng ang i-demand sa'yo ay monthly, ganon, quarterly, semi-annual. Kailangan mo talaga doon ng unit information, per unit information. Dahil doon sa, natatandaan niyo cost function. O, di ba, ang cost function natin, sige nga, bigay nyo nga sa akin. Y is equal to A plus BX. Itong B ninyo, per cost driver. Na madalas ang driver mo din naman, pag product ang pinag-usapan, units. Diba? Pag ang cost object mo kasi product, madalas ito din yung nagamit mong cost driver. O di yun. Ito yung ginagamit natin sa pag-estimate. Ang estimation, kailangan mo yan in order for you to make analysis when making decision, to facilitate decision making. Okay? So, isipin nyo, kung ito ang dahilan na we are somehow trying our best to provide information, on a timely basis, at the same time, somehow reliable. Kaya nga, diba, ulitin ko, ang normal costing ay, ang DM, ang DL ay actual. Kasi naman to, variable naman yan. Traceable naman siya. Binanggit ko na yung sa related sa cost driver at sa cost object. Ito lamang factory overhead ang standard. Diba? So, pag sinabing standard, ano pa ibang term? Doon na tayo ha. Standard na tayo kasi ito yung sa normal. Ito rin yung tinatawag nating applied. Ito rin yung tinatawag nating predetermined. Okay? And that's why if you do remember, you cover standard costing when you talk about variances. And variances is a tactical decision. Okay? Because you have to compare. You have to know deviations. If expectation is the same as reality, that's variances. So, if applied is the same as standard and predetermined is the same as standard, then we need to know how to set predetermined rates. Yun yung crucial. And how can I set predetermined rates? Rates would be monetary factor. So your standard rate or your applied rate or your predetermined rate is determined by total budgeted cost, okay, divided by total, ano yan? Ano sa tingin nyo? It should be the physical factor. Okay? Kasi ito, in terms of total to, ito, in terms of total, so ang makukuha natin dito, yung rate. Diba? Kasi total divided by total. But, it should be total in terms of monetary factor and total in terms of physical factor. At ang madalas dito ay total number of units. Anong number of units? Pag ang dinidetermine natin ay yung standard rate, pinagbabasihan dito ay normal capacity. Okay? Yun ang kaibahan. Kasi, pag actual rate, ano yan? It will be total actual cost divided by total actual capacity in production. Diba? Ito, normal capacity in production. And it is presented in number of units. Okay? So, clear na tayo doon. Naiintindihan nyo na, class. Yung actual, normal, standard. Clear na ba? Magsasolve tayo later para makita natin how well you comprehend this one. So, let's go now to assignment. Okay? And in assignment, sabi ko nga, di ba kanina, parehas lang yan sa measurement. Ang importante dyan ay the cost object. O paano gagawin natin dito? Differentiate natin yung cost based on assignment. No? Ano ang gagamitin natin para ma-i-assign ang cost. Pero bago tayo magpunta doon, pag-usapan muna natin, ano yung mga crucial na mga konsepto dito aside sa cost object. You have, which will form part of your experience point, no? This will be what? You have cost pools. Okay? At ano pa ang pag-uusapan natin aside from cost pool? We have to look at the base, no? Our base aside from the cost pool. Okay? So, dahil tinatanong ko yan as experience point, punta na tayo sa wrap up ko na lang ito banggitin, no, sa pangatlong video. Punta na tayo sa cost assignment methods. What are the cost assignment methods? Okay. It's better pala pag huwag na lang number. Yan. Siyempre, meron tayong direct cost based on traceability, direct cost, and indirect cost. Okay? How do you know that this is direct or indirect? This can be traceable. This can be traced to the cost object. Yan. Pasensya na talaga. Yung kamay ko talaga tabingi magsulat. Okay. This can be traced to the cost object. And what are we going to call yung proseso from direct cost to cost object? E di syempre, tawag natin dyan, direct tracing. Diba? Eh, paano pagka sa indirect cost? Pagka i-accumulate mo na siya sa cost object. Diba? Then that would be allocation. So, yung pag-ipon, iipunin mo lahat ng cost. Anong tawag doon? Okay, class, ipon. Iipunin mo lahat ng cost. Tagalog to. Yun yung accumulate. Okay? Pag hahatiin mo, ano yun? Yun yung assign. Okay? Pag-iipunin, accumulate. Pag-hahatiin, assignment. Yun yung pwede nyo nang isipin. And so, dahil importante yung pag-assign ng cost dahil this would affect the reliability and the relevance of the per unit cost that you are going to reflect as part of your product, which you will use in making decision. Bawa, pag kailangan mo mag-set ng price, no? Kasi ini-estimate mo yon, hindi naman laging based on actual yon. Pagka there are decisions that you have to make, mandated on an interim basis. Okay. So, kung ganun pala, then, when I allocate cost, what's my basis? At least, pagka nagtatrace ka dito, madali eh. Alam mo eh, ramdam na ramdam mo. No? Dahil alam mo na siya ang dahilan. Diba? O paano pag nag-a-allocate? Pag nag-a-allocate ka ng cost, okay? Pag nag-a-allocate tayo ng cost, pwedeng ang mga dahilan niyan ay due to cause and effect. O pwede rin namang ang dahilan niyan arbitrary. No? So, cause and effect allocation or arbitrary. May mga criteria kasi. Okay? Ano ba yung criteria for cost allocation decisions? You have, nabanggit ko na isa, cause and effect. 4 to. Ano yung pangalawa? We base it on benefits received. Ano yung pangatlo? Fairness or equity. And ability to bear. Okay? Ito daw yung criteria mo for cost allocation. Yung dinivide natin yan sa dalawa, cause and effect or arbitrary. Kasi yung benefits received, isipin mo, ano ba yung mga pakinabang na tinanggap ko dito? So, medyo subjective, ano? Although, pwede mong isipin dito, bawa, anong benepisyo tinanggap ko sa advertising program? Kaya sinasabing arbitrary kasi yung decision maker will be the one to determine yung at his perspective, gaano kadami benepisyo kung tinanggap. Siyempre, depende whose perspective we're talking about pag benefits received, diba? And then, how about fairness and equity? Ito madalas ginagamit sa mga government contract. Okay? Para ma-establish yung price na satisfactory para dun sa mga supplier. No? So, sa gobyerno ginagamit to kung ano yung sa tingin mo reasonable, ano yung fair pagka magbibid. Okay? basis ng minimum bid. And then, ability to bear, depende dun sa, ito naman, nagbabase dun sa, hanggang saan yung kaya ng cost object mo. Parang ganon. Ito, ginagamit pag sa responsibility accounting nyo class, kasi yung mga period cost mo doon, 'di ba? You have to allocate it per division. So, 'yun. Base 'yun sa ability to bear. No, may mga basis lagi pag sa pag-allocate. Pero kung mapapansin nyo, depende kasi sa topic na pinag-uusapan. But dito, ano yung sample natin sa ability to bear, yung responsibility accounting, yung dito sa cause and effect, yung cost volume profit analysis mo, yung fairness equity, this is with your pricing decision, especially if you are a government contract, diba? Yung benefits received, this would normally be associated with the period cost, no? At anong mga cost ang madalas na ina-allocate? Ano na uli? Ay di indirect. O gaano kadami ba yung indirect mo? Siyempre, pag sa product cost, ang indirect mo class ay ano? You have factory overhead. Meron din namang indirect labor na kasama sa factory overhead. Meron din namang indirect materials na kasama sa factory overhead. At ano pa yung mga ina-allocate mong cost? Aside sa product. Well, the one that you need to also allocate is one incurred by divisions, by departments, of which servicing, diba? The organization in order to produce. Natatandaan nyo to, allocation methods. Pagka sa servicing unit. Kasi, meron tayong common cost. Meron tayong joint cost. Meron tayong mix cost. Meron tayong step cost. All of this, you have to allocate. But normally, sa servicing unit, common cost is the one that you would experience to allocate. Kaya meron kayo nung mga methods na, o kaya meron kayo nung na reciprocal method, di ba? Meron kayong, ano pa yung mga natatandaan yung method na ginamit nyo? May natatandaan ba kayo? Meron naman, di ba? O, pag sa servicing, just for you to refresh, no? The main methods of allocating, o tawag natin, support department, diba? Ay, ano yung mga common methods? So, tatlo yan, diba? You have direct, o naalala nyo na, you have step, and you have reciprocal. Diba? Actually, mas gusto ko na DRS kasi doctors. They are the doctors in servicing the production unit of the organization. They are supporting so that you are going to somehow produce the product on a timely basis, no, for your client. Okay, so let me stop at this point, no? We learn what we learn about what a cost object is, what's cost accumulation, what's cost assignment is, and what are the reasons why there is a need for us to allocate. Okay, so we're going to have our third video. Thank you and good day.